Welcome back to Kerney-cation. We are here at Carowinds today. We are on a road trip actually coming back from Florida, and we figured we stop here now that we have Prestige Plus. So we're going to be checking out the kids area, just let the kids get out of the car before we drive back to Ohio, stretch some legs. And I don't know if I'll be able to get on any coasters, but thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this real family vacation. So this was our first time at Carowinds, so part of their 50th anniversary for this year in 2023, they are debuting this brand new land called Aeronautica Landing. So it pays tribute to the Carolinas' history in flight, and boy did they do a great job on this land. It's probably one of my favorites, but here's the main sign here. It's a great place to get a photo op with the family as soon as you arrive. And right behind the sign is Terminal A, and they have these really cool airplanes kind of going over it. But Terminal A is an elevated brews and bites, so it's like beers and small bites. So they have a great patio here. It's covered, the lights, very cool at night. Here's the inside, so lots of bar seating inside. And they had about 5 or 6 taps, lots of brews. I tried one of the Sycamore IPA, I think it was called, but it was pretty good. A couple of tables inside here as well, but not a huge inside area, but mainly an outdoor patio. Moving on to some of the outdoor rides. Deer Spin is one of the new flat rides they have, so you have to be 42 inches accompanied, but to ride alone, you have to be 48 inches tall. So definitely a cool looking ride. Windstar actually wasn't built when we were there on Memorial Day, but same height. I'm going to have to throw a picture here from Carowinds' website, but definitely if you ride this, let me know in the comments. Air Racers is another flat ride. This actually wasn't open either when we were there, but is now open as well. And Gyro Force. So Gyro Force has a 42-inch minimum height, so definitely one me and my son want to check out next time we visit. Another flat ride they had was Airwalker. It's more of like a roller coaster, kind of. 42-inch minimum on that one, accompanied, and 48-inch alone riding height. Overall, they did a great job in the land, walking through. They have games. They had this little center area with some seating, and they had a dedicated monument to flight. Some airplanes out in the grass there. A lot of people were taking pictures by. Also had this cool area, Brewery Bites. It wasn't open when we were there, but I saw on their Instagram it is open, so great place to grab a beer there. But we arrived to Carowinds. It's kind of going back in time here. We arrived to Carowinds. It was actually a pretty rainy day here. They had a lot of 50th anniversary decorations out for this year, so it's a great time to get out to Carowinds if you haven't been. I'm really glad we made it out there because this was our first visit, and we're definitely going to be back. So they did have the sign out front for the VIP Prestige Pass holders, so if Carowinds is your home park, you can use that for 2 hours a day. And we went left as soon as we got into the park towards Intimidator, so this is their hyper coaster. They did a great job here with the theming as well. My kids actually really liked the NASCAR. car here, so they were able to, you know, take a peek at it, look at it. They want to actually, Crystal picked him up here and said to show him inside a little more. But great job overall on the theming. I was able to hop on this coaster while Crystal took the kids to Camp Snoopy, so I was able to get in line here. It's kind of cool in the queue. You can see the coaster go by here up towards the lift hill. I didn't get quite front row, I got second row, but it was raining, but it was a great coaster. Definitely one I'm going to ride again. It wasn't too intense. I mean, I give it 9 out of 10 Kerneys overall. It was really a fun ride, and it wasn't like too intense either. So the first hill was, you know, definitely thrilling. I think that's where you get the top speed. But definitely one I'm looking forward to riding again next time during our visit. Here is the Prestige Pass / VIP tent that they have at Carowinds. So it's actually pretty similar to our home park Cedar Point. It's a big tent, lots of patio seating in there. They have snacks as well, looks like. But our home park is not Carowinds, excuse me. It's Cedar Point, so we cannot take advantage of that since your Prestige Pass benefits only are at your home park. And I'm going to be releasing a Prestige video pass soon, so be on the lookout for that. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, especially now that the new goal is 500 subscribers after YouTube released their news. So give us a subscribe. Here is Camp Snoopy. So we really loved their Camp Snoopy. We're actually pretty jealous. It really felt like a camp because it's in the woods here. As soon as you walk in, it definitely gives that camp feel. My daughter's favorite ride is the swing ride. Not as cool as the one that we have at Cedar Point for the toddlers, but it's very similar to the one at Kings Island. They also have 2 kids coasters here at Carowinds Camp Snoopy, so there's one of them. The other one was much bigger. The Woodstock Express was a big wooden coaster, but I think my favorite part of the Camp Snoopy here at Carowinds was this awesome kids play area. So we lost our kind of jungle gym this past year at Cedar Point, so it was great to be at Carowinds and enjoy this jungle gym. It was huge. The kids loved it. They were able to just come out here, burn off some energy, because the whole time when you're at a theme park, they're sitting in a stroller and you're pushing, you're getting tired, but the kids aren't. So it's great to have that jungle gym option in the park. They did have a dedicated kids food area similar to Kings Island, the Camp Cookout, and they also had the air racers here. So very similar to what Kings Island has, almost the same exact ride, but ours at Camp Snoopy in Cedar Point is a little different, but same thing overall. Camp Bus, same kind of thing. Kids like that ride. I don't know if I'll go on it again, but they had this nice center area with this fountain and some benches with some covered. You get out of the sun. Definitely a nice place to hang out with the kids if you need to take a break. Here's the Woodstock Express. That's that other coaster I was talking about. So if you have the littles who like the coasters. And that's it for Camp Snoopy. So after Camp Snoopy, we did walk around the rest of the park to kind of check out the different lands. So this is the tail end of Blue Ridge Junction. So they have a country kitchen, and it is on the meal plan. If you have it, we have the Prestige Plus meal plan, which functions similar to the Platinum meal plan, dining plan. So you get 2 meals a day, 4 hours apart. But we did not try it during our visit. We did hit the Burrito Cafe, which was actually pretty good. But here is the county fair themed area. They had a couple of flat rides. Here's the Do-Si-Do. Definitely one for the older kids. And here's the Electra Spin. This one was actually testing, and I was like, it looks pretty intense. I don't actually know if I would get on that one. But moving on to the next themed area is the Carolina Boardwalk. And they did have a Chicky and Pete's, so similar to what we have at Cedar Point. Definitely a different look. It's got some like Carolina Boat Works, old boats up top, so that was pretty cool to see. Would love to eat there on our next visit. They had this covered walkway too, reminded me of the Cedar Point tunnel that we have on that leads you into the Frontier Trail. Definitely just like a cool aesthetic. Definitely a nice break to get out of the sun on those hot days. And we actually grabbed the kids some pizza and doubled back to Blue Ridge Junction, back by Copperhead Strike. So this looks like a really cool coaster. We were only here for a few hours, so I didn't get a chance to hop on it, and I'm definitely sad that I missed that opportunity because it It's got 2 launches, and it's not like the biggest, the fastest, but it's definitely one of the more unique coasters out there that I'm looking forward to riding next time. So, and I even really like the Copperhead Strike sign. Like, just the signage for the coaster looked extremely cool. And we didn't get a whole lot of time to explore all the coasters. There was also like Nighthawk and the Hurler back in Thrill Zone, so we were only here for a few hours during our visit just to kind of get out of the car while we were driving from Florida. And with our passes, it was free since we paid for the Prestige Plus upgrade, so we didn't have to pay anything that day to enter the park. But definitely try and get out here for their 50th celebration. They have a lot of specialty food coming out now. Check out their website. Put a link below, and they have some specialty entertainment. They're going to have shows, the Carowinds Street Party. They also have a nighttime spectacular, the 50 Nights of Fire it's called. They actually have, I think, a drone show too. And they got a magician. Like, can I get a magician, please? Like, that looks really awesome. So, really looking forward to making our way out here again. I don't know if it'll be this summer, but definitely try to if you get a chance, just for the 50th celebration. They're doing so many cool things. And on the way out, it was cool to see Fury 325 running. We recorded this on Memorial Day. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.